Hi everybody, congratulations, you made it through week 1 of 24 days of Christmas theme workouts. We had so much fun. I am very sore. So today is just me. Daniel had to work, so I am going to be doing our workout today just by myself. So we are going to do some Christmas themed stretching, and I thought this would be a really good way, especially after a full week of working out, ending each week or the beginning 7 days, and then doing the day after 7 days, whatever that is. So doing the day after 7 days, so day 8, day 15, etc. Having it be a stretching day, so a day that we're not going to be doing any cardio, anything like that. We are going to be doing some active stretching and giving our bodies a little bit of attention. So let's get started. So the first series of stretches we are going to do today is going to start with 7 swans of swimming, or a swan dive. So we are going to go with feet together, parallel, and we're going to take a deep breath and stretch back and swan dive. You're going to come to straight legs, and you can bend your knees, touch the floor and stretch up. Try to keep your hands on the floor if you can. Back down, bend knees, and up. Roll back up, one vertebrae at a time. And let's do that again. So, deep breath. Stretch back. And swan dive. And this time we're going to pedal our feet, pedal our knees. You're just going to bend your knees one at a time, back and forth. I feel this in my hamstrings, a little bit in my calves. You can also flex through the feet if you want. Just hang, drop your head. You can shake your head no, nod yes, and roll back up. And we're going to do that one more time. Deep breath. Stretch back. And swan dive. And you can bend those knees and stretch, or you can pedal, whatever feels good to you. Maybe a combo. And shake that head no. Nod yes. It's really important when doing these workouts you can do your have your knees straight for periods, little moments, but you don't want to keep your knees straight the whole time. So you just want to protect your knees, soft knees. I'll go into a straight knee every now and then when I really want to get into that stretch for my hamstrings, but I don't stay there for too long. Alright. And we're gonna roll those shoulders, just loosen them our back a little bit. Kind of bounce those knees, just bringing the blood flow back throughout our body. Very good. Okay, our next workout is downward facing reindeer. You might also know this as downward facing dog. So today we are going to start, I'm going to turn this way so you can get a good side view of what this workout should look like. This is the yoga pose. So we are going to go from our swan dive position down and take it from there into downward facing dog. So we take a deep breath. And then back. Swan dive to those pedaling knees. And I am going to bend down and walk back to a plank position. You'll be in a full extended plank position with hands on the floor as opposed to elbows. Okay, so we are going to start from our swan dive, and we're going to go down into downward facing reindeer or downward facing dog. So we are going to take a big deep breath, stretch back, swan dive. We'll pedal those feet just for a minute. 5, 4, then we're going to lower our feet into kind of a little like frog position is what I think it looks like. And you will go back into a plank. So this is a extended plank with the arms fully extended as opposed to a plank on your elbows. So you are going to lower like a push-up, down, and you can press into cobra, or go up even a little further if you want. This is going to stretch out your back. It's going to stretch out your abs really well. You'll definitely feel this in your abs. Want to press those shoulders down, lift your heart. If this is too hard on your back, you can go here and lift your heart. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck my toes under and press up and push my hips back. So you're going to feel this in your hamstrings as well as your calf muscles, even a little bit through your ankles. This is going to feel really good on your back. You just lower that head. The goal is to press your heels to the floor. You can pedal your feet if you'd like. I roll through my feet a little bit just to stretch out my toes and my arches of my feet. And then we are going to either walk our feet up like this, or you can go and jump up. You're going to drop your head and roll slowly back up. Awesome. So we're going to do that one more time. Deep breath. Stretch back. Swan dive. Bend those knees and stretch. And you'll go to that squat position. Step back or jump back. Lower for that push-up. Stretch up. Or you can go to the lower one, you can go here. Or extend. You're going to tuck those toes under, press up. You can walk your feet in, just be where you need to be. And if you're on your tiptoes, that's totally okay. Just work on lowering those feet to the floor. You can pedal your feet, whatever you need to do. Lowering those heels to the floor. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now I'm going to jump forward and roll up. Nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Awesome. Okay, so the last stretch I want to show you is called the Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairy. And the reason I call it that is this is based off of dance exercises. Stretches that dancers will do, specifically ballet dancers, to warm up their bodies, and this will really help. This is how they get their amazing flexibility and make sure that they don't hurt themselves with all the types of leaps and movements that they do every single day. So we are going to start with our feet in first position. So if you don't know that term, it'll be if your feet are facing forward in parallel, you're just going to turn them out to the sides, bring your heels together. Plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. Then we're going to take our right leg and step out, keeping the feet at an angle. And this is second position. And we're going to plie and stretch, plie and stretch. And this time we're going to go a little bit deeper. Just go as deep as you can go. You don't want to, sorry, that's a coffee pot. You don't want to lift your heels off the ground. You don't want to go into a forced arch. So you just want to go until you feel like your heel is going to lift off the ground. So you just want to go into that deep stretch, pressing your knees out away from you. You're gonna feel this in your inner thighs. You can set your hands here, you can go lower. This is not a ballet class, this is just, we're just using some ballet movements to stretch out our muscles. So I'm gonna go a little bit lower and press out my knees. So I'm just setting my elbows against my knees and just gently pressing. And you'll definitely feel this in your inner thigh muscles. So then I'm going to press my hands to the floor and press up, and I'm going to bring my feet to parallel so they're facing toward you, toward the camera. You can pedal your knees here as well if you want. We're going to roll up. Next, we're going to bring our arms out, keeping our feet forward. And you can turn them out if you would like. This gives me a little bit more balance, so whatever feels good to you. But I'm gonna bring them forward. I'm gonna stretch here and over. This is gonna stretch our oblique muscles. This also works your core just a little bit. Stretch nice and straight. You don't wanna be real angled forward or real angled back. You just wanna be right to the side. And you'll feel this all along your oblique muscles. And then we're gonna come back up, stretch this way and back. Oh yeah. That feels so good. And very good. Last but not least, we are going to just stretch out our arms just a little bit in the same position. I'm just gonna bring my arm across my body and press here. I'm going to just bring my other arm around it and gently bring it toward my body. This is going to stretch out your tricep muscle. I feel this in my tricep. Feel it a little bit in your delts and a little bit in your bicep, but not as much. This stretches out your back and your shoulder. It feels really, really good. Just want to be gentle, go where you need to go. I want to go out and go the other direction. And depending on how flexible you are on either side, you'll be able to get a little bit closer, a little bit farther away. You know, just do what feels good to you. You'll feel that stretch right away. Now we are going to take our hands and interlock them. You're just going to take your hands together like this, but behind your back. And you're going to press. This is going to stretch out your chest. Oh, that feels so good. If your pectoral muscles are tight, you're definitely going to feel this. I feel it a little bit in my shoulders as well. Oh yeah, it feels really good. You can lift a little bit if you need more of a stretch. Just try to keep those hands together, those palms together. So if you need to be lower, that's totally okay. All right, and shake it out. We're gonna do one more swan dive set of 3, just to loosen up our bodies and complete this exercise. Deep breath, lean back. Swan dive. Pedal those feet. You can lift just slightly and go to a flat back if you'd like. And then go back down. And then slowly roll up. One more time. Swan dive. Pedal those feet. Slowly roll up. And last one. watching. I hope you enjoyed this style of exercise. Stretching is so important for maintaining a healthy exercise routine. This prevents your muscles from injury and helps you just have a lot more flexibility. It also helps with soreness. So if you've been really sore this week, I hope this helped. So Daniel will be back tomorrow for our next workout. We have a lot of fun things coming for you this week. So we'll see you there. So please go check out our vlog. It is up now. I'm sorry it took an extra day. I hope you enjoyed some of the Christmas things we did over the last couple of days. And please let us know in the comments if you like this style of workout and if you want to see more stretches. And also let us know what you thought about the vlog. Definitely like and subscribe, comment, hit the little bell. You know the drill. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.